Yo, what is up guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna give you 7 tips to make music when you're not inspired. You know, we are in quarantine, probably your country is also in quarantine, so we cannot go to school or university, we cannot go to our job, we cannot go to the gym, we cannot go outside. So this means we have more time to make music. But what if we have more time if we are not inspired? You know, the time is useless. So today I'm gonna give you some tips to fight this no inspiration and this way make music this quarantine. But before going to these tips, of course, if you don't really want to produce, my advice is to do some things that you should do but you never want to do. Like do backups, clean your project, you know, like clean the samples you're not using, clean automations, you know, organize your projects, color your projects, whatever. Clean your computer because this way is gonna go faster, clean your sample library and all these things because are things that in my opinion we should do, but we never want to do them. So well, let's go to the tips. The first tip is to listen to some music that you like and music that you never listen. If you're not inspired, just go to Spotify, you know, and listen to the music that you like and listen to the music, of course, that you want to produce. For example, if you want to make progressive house, listen to some progressive house. If you want to make hardstyle, listen to some hardstyle. My advice is to not listen only one track, you know, listen to different tracks or listen to Tomorrowland sets, Ultra sets, something like this. Nope. Because if you only listen to one track that you like, probably at the end, you're gonna copy that track and you don't really want this. And also, I say that listen to music that you don't like or listen to the music that you never listen because this also can inspire you. So for example, let's say you make one genre like bass house, I don't know, big room, whatever, and you never listen to, for example, future bass because you don't really like future bass. But maybe listen to some of it because maybe you listen to some effects on the vocals, some LFOs in the chords or whatever that can inspire you. And this way you can adapt those things to your tracks, you know, those things to your genre. And this way start something new. The second tip is to start with chords. If you don't know how to make chords, I made the video some weeks ago showing you some tips. Even if you don't know about music theory, you can create really good and professional and full chords just following some steps that I showed you in that video. So I recommend you to go and check it because it's gonna help you a lot. Or you can also use MIDIs if you want to. But the chords are gonna help you a lot because they are gonna give you some vibes and feelings that are gonna make you think about some kind of melodies or some kind of ideas, you know? If for example the chords are kind of sad, probably you're gonna start thinking about some sad ideas, you know, maybe some kind of dark feelings, you know, maybe some kind of sad melodies, or maybe if the chords are kind of aggressive, powerful, bright or whatever, are gonna help you to make some kind of that ideas. The third tip is to use your old projects as templates. So for example, let's say that you make different genres and now you want to make hardstyle and you already made hardstyle. So go to one of your hardstyle tracks, open the project, you know, clone it and start from there. But of course, don't just change a little bit that project because otherwise you're going to be copying your project. It's going to be the same track but with another melody. My advice here is to try to change as much as possible. But at least you're going to have something to start. You know, it's not a blank project on your DAW. So for example, what you can do is delete the melody, delete the lead sounds, or maybe delete the entire arrangement but the breakdown, you know, only leave the breakdown. This way you're gonna have a breakdown to start, you know, a breakdown with some pads, some chords, some effects here and there, and this is gonna help you to start thinking about some ideas for this track, you know, some melodies. So this way at the end you're gonna have a different track but you at least started with something, not with a blank project, and this is also gonna help you to make more music faster. The tip number 4 is to rescue old ideas. We all have old ideas, you know. One day we start a new project, we have an idea, we work on it, we like it, we save it, and the next day we forget about that idea. That happens to all of us. So just go to your folders, go to your hard drive and start looking for those old ideas that you forgot. And maybe them are good, you know, and you can continue them, or maybe they are not that good, but they help you to start something new. They give you ideas for another thing because maybe you used some tricks there that you like, you know, and you start from that point, or you like the melody but in another genre or whatever, you know, that can help you. The tip number 5 is similar to these previous ones and is to download free FOPs or projects of your DAW. There are a lot of free projects out there. So for example, let's say that you want to make a track like Martin Garrix. Just put on YouTube Martin Garrix free FOP and you have it, you know, just download it and you have the project. And it doesn't need to be an artist project, you know, you can just go to more generic things like progressive house, bass house, hardstyle, big room. Just put that on YouTube and you're gonna have a ton of free projects. But as I said before, try to change it as much as possible. Change the lead sounds, change the melody, change the key, but at least you're gonna have something to start. And these projects are also going to be good because they are going to be something different. Because these projects are going to have sounds that probably you don't have. They're going to have some vibes that maybe your tracks don't have. They're going to have some kinds of melody that maybe you wouldn't have made. So it's going to be good because it's going to give you like a fresh idea of some genres that you usually make. But remember to change it as much as possible because a lot more other people are going to use those projects. The tip number 6 is to collab with somebody else. Just ask some producer friends if they have maybe unfinished projects or projects that they don't really know how to continue, because probably they have. So just, hey, do you have an unfinished project? Hey, do you have a project that you don't know how to continue? Maybe send it to me, I can work with it. You know, maybe they have a drop and they don't have a breakdown, so you can work on the breakdown because you already have an idea for a track. Maybe they have a breakdown but they don't have a drop, so this can help you also because you already have a vibe, you already have a melody, you already have an idea, and that helps you to create a new idea for the drop. And also this has an extra because you're collabing with somebody else. And the tip number 7 is to take a break. We need to take breaks, you know? I'm not talking about like open the project, work 1-2 minutes, you don't have an idea, and take a break. Of course not. In my opinion, we need to force ourselves a little bit. But for example, if you tried all of the tips I told you, if you open old projects, if you listen to some music, if you tried new chords, if you download FOPs, all these things, and you still have no ideas, or the ideas that you made, you don't really like them, and you've been there like 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe take a break. Just go and take a coffee, do some exercise. Maybe go and watch a movie or play a video game. This also can help you because the video games and the movies have some soundtracks that maybe inspire you, you know? Maybe they have, I don't know, like orchestral drums in some parts, and these orchestral drums give you an idea to use them in a breakdown or to use them in a drop or whatever. So just take a break, rest a bit, and then come back. And guys, I'm gonna give you an extra tip, and it's to get my build-up sample pack. And wait, I'm not saying this just because I want you to get my build-up sample pack, but I want you to get it. I'm saying this because a lot of times when I'm listening to a build-up, I start imagining how a drop could sound. Even if the track is already done, you know, I listen to a build-up and I think, oh, the melody could be like this. Maybe the Danny is different, you know, but I already have an idea. And what a faster way to create a build-up than using my build-up sample pack? I think there's no a faster way, you know, it's just drag and drop one sample or maybe 2 samples and you have a full build-up. Then just use the tip number 2 and put some chords, and you're already gonna have a full build-up and also vibes because of the chords. And listen to this 2-3 times and probably you're gonna start getting some ideas for the drop, you know. So that's why I think it's so useful. So well guys, here are my tips to make music when you're not inspired. I hope this helped you a lot. If you know some people that are not inspired, you know, are a bit stuck on tracks and these tips can help them, just share this video with them. So well guys, let's use the time of this quarantine in a good way. Let's try to make more music and work a lot more. Also what you can do, you know, is check all my YouTube videos, because as you have more time, you know, you can check my YouTube videos and those tips and can help you. Stay safe and stay at home as much as possible, because the more time we spend at home, the faster this is gonna end, and the faster this ends, the better for everybody. This way we're gonna have summer, we're gonna have festivals, and we're gonna enjoy again. So well guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you miss any tutorial. Stay safe, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.